mate.
It's an age-old problem. Do you dress to blend in with the crowd or to stand out? If you choose to stand out, you can get a lot of hostile reactions from conventional people.
Well, I mean, most of them, they just look at us because, I mean, they just can't take it. It blows their tiny little mind to see something different, you know. They ain't got the ball to sort of change themselves, and so they just sort of, you know, it just blows their mind.
No, they banned us from that as well. Every pub down here we're not allowed.
Every pub in Kingsford.
You know near the marquee, all round Surrow, banned from every pub down there nearly.
Why is that?
I don't
like the thing we call
I just got chucked out of Chelsea drugstore.
Yeah, that's the word. Wait, get this one. It's, they think we cause trouble.
People passing by see these sort of people and they won't come in the pub. I mean, the other is just colourful. That's a bit, to me, I'm talking about my own personal opinion, is outrageous. And they're usually like in torn old clothes and, you know, dirty old shoes and crap. And it's not a very nice element to have in your pub, so I won't have them.
If pubs ban you, that's not going to stop you from what you
Right, if I go in and somebody annoys me in the pub, I'm going to annoy them back. And if they get violent, I can get violent as well, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't have these Mohican, you know, the spiky tops. I don't have skinheads, which you see, there's a few crips in there, but they won't be there very much longer. You get a crowd of them and they're into, they usually wind up with violence, you know, and but the others, most of these punk kids now are not really punkies anymore. And they're all basically nice boys and girls, you know, and when you've been in this business a long time, you can usually suss out who's who. It's really that simple.
Most people would agree that Gina looks like a nice girl, but she's about to change all that.
When I first started getting into anti-fashion or alternative fashion, my reasons were to judge the way people reacted to me, and by that way see if I was interested in knowing them. It was a very good way to find that you only meet tolerant people straight away. Anyone who's totally intolerant is just not going to be interested in talking to you. And also, as a girl, going to nightclubs and dealing with men, it certainly screened out any man that seemed to be just interested in me as a sexual figure. He had to also be interested in me as a person because I didn't look just like a pretty girl with extreme styles. You might realize someone is trying to make a statement, but it's not fair of you to judge what that statement is without asking them.
At a disco like the Camden Palace, you can see every style, ranging from satin to sackcloth, from rubber to rasta. But you can't always tell what these people do for a living by the way they look.
I'm a civil servant.
Our little department, sort of known as the Deviants Corner, because no one's really what you'd expect an office worker to look like.
If people talk to me, they realise that I'm not what I seem. And also, once you smile at people, little old ladies will look at you and they'll think, oh God, she's going to beat me up. And then if you smile at them, they'll be really sweet and they'll come over and congratulate you and tell you look nice.
I get on really well with grannies. Yeah. It's one of my best people to talk to, grannies. They like me.
Because they think you're fierce at first, and then when you do go up and you smile at them, and they obviously realise that in that smile there's no malice and you are quite pleasant, really. And it's their illusion shattered.
I like it very much. But then it's always really easy to like extreme cuts in the atmosphere of an extreme hair salon. I'm not quite so sure about it once I start walking down the street.
Just seen one go up there. Shorn right at the top. Absolutely awful.
Well, I just think that it looks rubbish. It's the only answer for it.
She's a very attractive girl. I mean, you know.
It's terrible. It's absolutely.
I'm a bit conservative, really, I'm afraid. But,
why?
Just always have been, you know. Sorry.
I don't feel I'm part of the normal run-of-the-mill rat race. I don't want to be, put it like that, you know. I just feel superior to everyone, all the little sheep that are running around out there.